Mod 1 for the cross crawl. Starting with feet in neutral position. Give yourself a hug with those arms, fingertips onto the shoulders. Standing on your left foot first, pick up the right leg and twist towards that lifted leg. Release that foot back to the floor and change. Pick up the opposite leg, twist toward the lifted leg, and change. The exhale's on exertion. This is Mod 2 for the cross crawl. Starting with your feet in neutral position. Bring out those Russian arms. We're gonna lift the right leg and then rotate towards that lifted leg. Come back to neutral, change. Pick up the other leg, twist towards it, come back to neutral. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. Breathing. Exhale on exertion. This is Mod 3 for the cross crawl. Bringing those arms out in waking position. Lift up your right leg all the way to 90 degrees, doors, I flex that foot, and then twist towards that right leg. Come back through center, change. Pick up the opposite leg and twist towards it. Come back through center and change. No pause in between. Lift and twist. Lift, twist. Try not to think about bringing the elbow towards the knee. Just think about lifting and twisting around the axis of the spine. Exhales on exertion. For the crossing lunge drill. Starting with your feet in a neutral position. Bring your hands onto your hips and turn your torso to the right 45 degrees. Step forward with that left foot. Find a 30-degree bend into that front knee. Now step back to center. And now for the other side. Step forward with the right foot, bend into both knees, come back to center. Now for a little squat jump, bend those knees to 30, jump up, and reset. Now we go the other way first. Right foot steps forward, turn your body, bend your knees. Back to center, other way. Left foot forward, turn your body, bend both knees, a little squat jump. Mod 2 for the crossing lunge drill. We're moving our body from left to right as we lunge the body, finding a little jump squat in the middle. Let's go. We're gonna start with our feet just wider than hip distance apart. You're gonna reach those arms out in front. So let's start with that little squat, lunge, leading with the left foot, turning your body to the right. And now come back to center, and now leading with the right leg, move to the left. Back to center, a little jump. And now the other way, moving with the right leg, back to center, left leg, a little jump. Mod 3 for the crossing lunge drill. We're gonna start in a neutral position. Now this whole movement is based on plyo. So before we lunge and jump, we wanna make sure that we're protecting those knees, bending into the knees to get our power, and then landing with soft knees to protect the knees on the way down. We're moving our body from left to right as we lunge the body, finding a little jump squat in the middle. Let's go. Bring those legs wide apart, reach those arms up overhead. Prepare with a little squat. Moving to the right first. Back to center, to the left. Back to center, little jump squat. And now the other way, to the left. Back to center, to the right. Back to center, little jump squat. For the drop sumo squat. Starting with our feet in neutral position, reach those arms down in front of you. You're gonna jump down into a sumo squat, 30-degree bend into the knees and the hips. Come back to neutral and then jump it right back out again. This is Mod 2 for the drop sumo squat. Starting with your feet in neutral position, reach those arms out in front of you about 45 degrees up away from your legs. You're gonna jump into a sumo squat, bending at the knees and the hips, jumping right back and right back into it. This is Mod 1 for the reaching forward lunge. Starting with your feet in neutral position. Bring those arms into that W shape. Elbows tucked into the ribs, palms face up to the ceiling. Step forward with that right foot, bending to the knees about 30 degrees. Find a little rotation and then a reach forward. Come back up through to neutral, step back, and do the other side. Step forward with the left foot, make sure the knees are pointing straight forward, twist to the left, and then reach down. Come back up through neutral, continue alternating sides. Step forward, twist, lean forward, come back up, push through that right foot. Pushing into the front foot, come back to neutral. Forward lunge. Come into neutral position. Reach those arms out like a T. Step forward with that right foot. Bend into both knees 90 degrees. Twist towards that front leg. Reach your left hand to the inside of that right foot. Lift all the way back up. Rotate back to center. Push off the front foot and do the other side. Step forward, big step forward with that left foot. Bend into the knees. Rotate, lean forward. Come right back up. Turn your torso to face forward. And step back up, switching and alternating. Mod 1 for the reaching, shuffle, lunge. We're gonna start to the left of our space in that athletic stance. So feet wide apart, toes forward, arms out. We're gonna shuffle to the right twice. 1, 2, now lunge and reach that arm to the right. And now to the other side. Shuffle, shuffle, reach. Shuffle, shuffle, reach. Shuffle, shuffle, reach. Mod 2 for the reaching, shuffle, lunge. Starting at the left of your space in an athletic position. Bring those arms out in front. We're gonna shuffle to the right twice and then reach and lunge. Shuffle, shuffle, lunge, and reach. Other way, shuffle, shuffle, lunge, and reach. Keep moving. Mod 3 for the reaching, shuffle, lunge. Starting to the left of your space, athletic stance, feet wide apart, arms out. Shuffle to the right, reach and lunge. Shuffle, shuffle, reach, get low. Get low, get that butt back. Stay low when you shuffle. Move quickly on your toes, on your heels. Toes, heels. Mod 1 for the rowing, single leg deadlift. Come to stand in a neutral position. Bring your weight into that right foot and just pick the left leg up off the floor. Your hands are just gonna move down the right leg as you start to extend that back leg behind you about 30 degrees. Once you get there, we're just gonna do a scapular contraction. So you're gonna draw your elbows up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then release the hands back down. And reset. Let that left foot touch the floor and go again. Start to hinge forward from the hips, balancing on that right leg. The hands slide down that standing leg as the back leg lifts. At the bottom of the movement, find that contraction. Draw the shoulders up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, back of the neck long, and then release the hands back down. Coming back through neutral, continuing. And for the rowing, single leg deadlift. Starting with our weight in one foot. Let's step to the right foot. Doors, I flex the left leg. Bring those arms beside you like you have 2 dumbbells. From here, start to hinge forward from the hips, keeping the spine nice and long. Lifting that back leg to about 60 degrees. Once you find the bottom of the movement, bring those elbows back, roll back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Find that movement between the shoulder blades. And then as you release the hands back down, start to release that left foot and just touch the floor with that foot, reset. And then let's do it again. Start to hinge forward. Back of the neck stays nice and long. Lift that back leg to 60 degrees. Dorsiflexion flexion of that back foot. And then find that row. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift those elbows straight up. And then as you bring the leg back down to center, release the hands back down and tap. Continuing, and then of course, for the rowing, single leg deadlift. Starting with your feet in neutral position. Start to balance on your right leg, dorsiflexing flexing that left foot. Holding your hands out in front of you like you have a golf club in front of you. From here, you're gonna start to hinge forward from the hips. Picking that left leg up to 90 degrees, back of the neck stays nice and long. Once you've hit your full range, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then slowly releasing the hands back down, control the movement. Let that left foot come beside the right. Try not to let the foot touch the floor. And we go again. Start to hinge forward. Back of the neck is long, spine is long. Left leg lifts up to hip height. Once you get there, draw the elbows up and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Find that upright row. And then releasing the hands as you release the left foot beside the right. Continuing on, and then changing sides. We're gonna take you through the obstacle course. Now your trainer might have a different obstacle course than mine. Same movements, different patterns. Just have some fun, make sure it feels good in your body. Let's go, let's start at the back of your space. We're gonna start with that long jump. So bend into those knees, get low, jump forward over that water, and turn around. Jump back over that river. Breathe, and turn to face forward. Now we're gonna get down, do some donkey kicks. Kick those heels up. You're jumping over a fence. And then come back to center. We're doing a mammalian crawl. You're coming forward. You're staying low. You're moving under some laser beams here. And then we're gonna do a rollover. Come to lie on your belly. Reach those arms up, lift those toes up, roll over, and go back. Back up. We're going backwards with the mammalian crawl. All the way back. Sneaky. Stay low. Jump up. We're gonna go again into that standing long jump. Get low, jump forward. Turn it around, jump back over that water. Jump forward, donkey kicks. Mammalian crawl, moving forward, get low. Roll over, arms out, legs back. Back up, mammalian crawl backwards. Again, jump up, long jump. Turn it around, get low, jump it forward. Donkey kicks. A million crawl, get low. Rollovers, arms out. Breathe. A million crawl backwards. Do prone flutters into supine scissor kicks. So you're gonna come to lie on your belly. Your trainer's gonna give you lots of different options here. Do the best you can, keep moving your body. So come to lie on your belly, point those toes, bring those arms out like Egyptian arms, lift the head up, lift the arms out, and just flutter. Opposite arm and opposite leg are moving. After 10 repetitions, just take a little break and then get right back up there again. Think of pointing those toes, back of the neck is long, breathe. And switching. Now let's get onto our back and do that work for that abdominal wall. So come to lie on your back, reach those legs up towards the ceiling, hands by the hips, palms face up, point your toes, keep a micro bend into the knees, and just cross those legs as quickly as you can. Find your breath. Press the backs of the shoulders and the hands into the floor. Stabilize through the back body as you move those legs. And then continue working here with your trainer back and forth from your prone flutters into those scissor kicks. Here, you're gonna do prone flutters, and then you're gonna come on your back and do supine scissor kicks. Let's start there. Start on your back, reach those arms out like a T, palms face up, extend those legs forward, plug that belly button in, point those toes, and then start to scissor your legs. So moving as quickly as you can here, try not to let the lower back scoop up off the floor. Get that belly down, use your core, make sure this feels safe in your lower back. If you feel any pulling in your lower back at all, come up a little bit. You're here. So again, just work within your mod here. Use your core. Keep breathing. And now let's go into those prone flutters. So come to lie onto your belly. Reach your arms overhead, forehead to the floor. Point those toes. Now lift everything up off the floor. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep moving. The back of the neck stays long. Really work that back body. Keep breathing. You're doing great. Push those hip bones into the floor. Point the toes. Breathe and move. Mod 1 for the push, swing, pull, side plank. Setting up in side plank position. Right elbow underneath the right shoulder, wrist in front of elbow, fist on the floor. Push your left foot into the floor, make this nice long body of yourself. Right knee is just resting onto the floor, really anchoring down using your core. Bringing that hand in towards your center, you're gonna push that left fist forward. And then you're gonna bring that arm, swing it all the way behind and over the head. And then pull that arm down. And then we reverse. So you go push, swing, pull. Push, swing, pull. Keep moving here with your breath. Push, swing, pull. Working the rotations of the joint. Push, swing, pull. Push, swing, pull, side plank. Setting up for side plank position. Elbow under shoulder, wrist in front of elbow, fist on the floor. And then stacking one foot in front of the other, push into the inner and outer arch of your feet, come into your side plank. Starting with your fist towards your chest. You're gonna push that left fist forward in front of the shoulder. Swing that left arm back and over the head, and then pull that left arm down. And then reverse. So you're pushing, swing that left arm back and around, and then pull it in. Continue moving here. Push, swing, pull. Push all the way back, swing, pull. Continue moving. Make sure this feels safe for the push, swing, pull, side plank. Setting up in your side plank position. Elbow under shoulder, wrist in front of elbow, fist on the floor. 2 feet stacked, lift those hips up off the floor, and start with your left elbow tucked in towards the ribs. Now push that left hand forward. Swing that arm back and around, and then pull down. Continue moving here. Push, reverse the movement, swing, and pull. Push, swing back and around, pull it down, stop there. Push, swing back and around, pull it in. So really working the rotation of that shoulder joint while maintaining this scapular stabilization, nice strong core. Keep moving, keep breathing.